And we are underway. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here we go! Here we go!
What you talking about?
Down 80!
What?
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. You.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain there for the Bills.
Well, go find something else to do then. Go get on the phone.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down.
Oh, you don't know how to do it? Watch regular TV. That's what we got cable for, bro.
Allen off the play fake.
We ain't even had YouTube.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy
Watch
of
regular
5.
Hold on, Jeremiah, what you just say?
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that going.
You got to turn the box on, too.
Does that shake your confidence?
Come on, yo. Keep trying them dumbass kids. Come play the game and get your ass buzzed. Keep trying them retarded ass kids. Huh.
Who you talking to? You come on, press circle, bozo.
It shouldn't, but it often because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen rolling to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Give me that.
And the
Doink.
Seahawks have picked
I'm
it
taking
up.
it home.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football.
All right, man.
And they still find ways to knock it free.
Hey.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10.
I'm all in your ear, but you got to fight to ahead.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last
you
run
can find
got
this
6,
game
now 2nd and 4.
Junior Mo, you can watch yourself play.
Play action. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down now.
Oh, I don't need
it's Carson. Carson, the 1st down and more.
I got Carson. Psych.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson. 62 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What the hell? Who was that? That got to be a local nigga you talking about.
Buffalo
It
offense
got to be
ready
somebody
to go for
local.
their next drive. And last time the
It
turnover
gotta
on
be
the
somebody
fumble,
local.
and they
That
were in
was
enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
That's
You
Pete.
nailed every part of it. Was frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen on the slant. He's got Sanders. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On play action, Allen.
Get his bitch.
Forced out to his left.
You the one gonna fumble, bitch. Shut up. You suck. Yeah, quit, nigga. You got the ball back. Sorry, yeah. I'm gonna make you quit. Keep running your mouth. Keep running that ball.
Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately,
Trash,
had a
you
little
got
teammate
lucky.
who was able to get it.
That was, come on, man. You got lucky, bro.
On play action, Allen.
Weak ass play. With that weak ass play you run. Come on, bitch. Shut
Lost the
up.
football. Points
He gonna
1,
lose it
2,
every
and 3
time.
in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got
Bro, your first 2 catches was the outside. What the fuck you want me to do? Let you throw it over there again? Boy, sound dumb. I'm supposed to just let my defense. I'm supposed to not shut the outside down. You just made 2 40-yard catches on the outside.
Devin Singletary,
boom.
his first carry
No
of the
way.
game. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I'm supposed to leave the outside open.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
Boom,
And he's going to
every
have
time.
a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
56. Mike 56. Mike 56. I got him. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Flushed out right.
Oh, sight.
Knocked away and
Look good.
incomplete.
Look good.
Back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands.
Look good. That nigga floated the shit out that hole.
Allows you to make a play on
if I would have had
it,
that, boy,
knock it away.
let me change my shit to play ball because I ain't swatting no more balls, nigga. I'm taking them hoes out there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. In your face.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
He wasted too much time.
Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away for tying the football game.
Let you go in the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They go play action now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Ridiculous.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll
call right here
to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone.
What you
at
mean,
the
nigga?
20-yard line.
I just got like 12 yards on your ass.
He has been tough to stop here this first half.
Why would I? Come on. I stiffed arm. It didn't work. What you talking about? I think I tried to do it.
They run it with Carson. A nice little juke.
Shut up, boy. I don't want to hear it.
Out of bounds
Get off.
inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
We ain't even going for the touchdown. I'm just going for the field goal. You let me walk in. That's
in this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Like a mother. Oh! Come on! Come on. This nigga gonna fumble the ball.
Will get the football back.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone.
Inside the money zone.
Take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Being chased out left. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 67 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Let's go. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Wilson will throw again. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds. To go in the first half. On first down, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Myers able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Second half begins with a run from Penny, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd and 2, Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Carson, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. They run for it with Carson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offensive pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's pick it up.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen into the secondary past the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they wanted to use him immediately. You know they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball to him. Get our offense jump-started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
Hey, here we go. Mike 56, Mike.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And this one is incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike's 54.
To the air, Allen. Flush to his right. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And that'll wind up moving the chains again. Tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30.
What are you doing?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Allen to throw once more. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
57, Mike, 57. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Carson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's on the
touchdown. Bills! Gabriel Davis, 74 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Wilson on first down. Returning right back to Lockett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts him back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that third one, they can bleed a lot.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Now Allen. Out to his left. Runs over it. And some space here. Now they can't bring him down. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the